etway.com, the GH is betway.com, the GH. Vodafone cash merchants. Choose Vodafone. Now, KiDi has announced his comeback after a break. Musician KiDi has returned to social media months after taking a break following a health complication. In a post on his social media handles, the singer-songwriter said he appreciated the love and support he felt from fans, family, and all who reached out after he fell ill. KiDi noted that their actions and concerns comforted him in the difficult period, adding he is thankful to everyone. A little under 2 months ago, I made the painful decision of cancelling my tour to take care of my health. That included taking time off social media. In that time, I have been overwhelmed by the outpouring of love from family, friends, fans, and the brands I work with, he noted. The singer added, "You all made me feel incredibly loved in this difficult period, and I can't appreciate you enough." KiDi also shared a video of himself assuring his fans and followers he is healthy. This comes after KiDi in February cancelled his North American tour, which was expected to come off in March 23. The artist was expected to tour about 10 cities in the U.S., including Seattle, Dallas, New York, Los Angeles, Boston, Chicago, and Atlanta. On this note, DJ Slim, please take your constituency. You know, be here always you day. How come you want to be voted into a constituency you don't belong to? Please, go back to your constituency, Mr. Clark, so I can look you in the eye and blast your constituency and how bad you are poorly managing the place. Welcome back.
Bernard, you have to be careful.
Father Bernard. Hey, Father Bernard. Okay. Well, Martina is back at you. So, yeah, KiDi.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, this is good news. Initially, we all thought he was really suffering from stroke as the news broke about. His manager came through and calmed issues down, that he wasn't suffering from any stroke. And I remember you also reiterated, I think 2 weeks ago, that he's fine. A lot of people, or let me say concerned people and fans, were also expecting KiDi to come out and actually clear the air based on what his manager said, but he didn't. And now that he has come with this information, I think this is the right time. He felt this is a better time to at least talk to the people, let the people know how he's feeling now or the condition. But it was clear he wasn't well. At a point, we all forsake or get used something, especially based on the kind of work we do. We know the workload on artists and this entertainment space in particular, I mean showbiz. So sometimes this kind of things happen. But honestly, I don't know where this stroke thing came from. And that was very, very scary because this is a kind of sickness we don't wish for anyone, not even your enemies at a point. So KiDi being very energetic, active in the game, one of, our top artists, being linked with this kind of, sickness was very, very sad, and at a point it was a shock. We got worried, but now that he's fine, I believe this will calm everybody down, and he is back out to work, and it's good for the industry as well because we want the best of our artists. And so I don't want to believe that there was pressure on him also to come back and maybe continue his work. Some felt maybe he has not been given enough time to heal. Maybe there's pressure to come back and work. But then I believe now that he's back, it's the right time. He is fit. And so whatever being the case, everybody is fine now. There's good news for the industry, and I wish him all the best.
Slim?
For that, it's good news for fans of KiDi and also Ghana as a whole. I mean, we wouldn't want to be hearing some of these things that we keep hearing with respect to artists performing on stage and falling off and all that. You don't want to be hearing some of these things. But I believe management also should also take this as an opportunity to make sure their artists, information about their artists don't get into the public light. I don't know where this information started from. Probably it could
be some website. I don't. So, Okay.
All these things, we've not lived before. This is the first time living, so we live, we learn. It should be an opportunity for Lynx Entertainment as a record label. I think undoubtedly Ghana's biggest record label, if you ask me, they should take this opportunity to actually find ways and means of controlling the narrative every single time that their artists are in the spotlight. And this is not the first time we've had artists suffering from illness. Back then we got to know about Kunte's own. At that time, social media wasn't powerful that much, but it got out. And some of these things also, there's the buzz on radio and social media, especially issues like these health issues. If it's not properly managed, it could also go a long way to even send the artists way down. So Lynx should really pay close attention to how the information about artists get out. They put out a statement, a normal statement, to let people know that KiDi is not feeling well and he's going to take some time off, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure as at the time, Anarum was Pija was in the peak, they should have done something, because even with this, there are still so many sites that are reporting, otherwise, saying that they had deal with the Nestle and the time was running out, so they had to pull up old videos and all that. I don't believe in any of these, and I believe the official account tweeted and also put out a video. That is what I believe in. But the record labels, or if management of any other record label are listening to this, we should take a cue from it and then, know how to manage situations like this.
Thank you. Rob?
Yeah, Andy, I'm sad.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad because, it doesn't make sense. Somebody builds a career and the person is living. You see, first of all, you can't separate. When it comes to an artist, the artist is both the product and a human being. So, and you being a human being, you could be a father. In this case, he is. And then you are a son of some parents out there. And then you are a cousin, or, like you are connected to a family. And you also deserve the best of existence in this world, any day, anywhere. And by virtue of the fact that you have works out there in the public space, somebody can just get up and on their own volition write that you have stroke. Question is it true? And if it's not, what are we doing about it? Why should we allow these things to exist? Or why should we even give it fire for it to, why should we even give it oxygen for it to come alive? That it doesn't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? So my point is, if indeed KiDi doesn't have stroke, if it wasn't something that these people researched to actually come out and say it is true, then has there been an apology? And what have we done about this particular situation? It doesn't make sense. You don't write what you think or feel because you think or feel it. I mean, at the end of the day, you're messing up somebody's brand.
True.
You're causing. You can imagine how the child is feeling going to school. Hey, this is the one that the father has got stroke.
And even the mother.
Exactly. How you don't just churn out stuff because for you it's for clickbaits, or for you it's about if first to announce something. That's an ethical journalism, so it is not right, and we need to be able to speak out and condemn stuff like this. It shouldn't continue. It may be you the next time, it may be somebody else, and we cannot allow these things to constantly exist. I mean, come on. Charlie.
I feel it, man. Boo!
I don't understand Robert too.
Say
we cannot allow this to exist. What does it mean? Even God allows Satan to be here. God.
Are you God?
So you should allow people to write any...
Let them write it.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not good though, but let them write it.
So how would you feel when stories around you comes up that, yes, when Opana wrote stuff about you, and then I'm sure a lot of blogs picked it up and they twisted it.
Yeah, for me it's normal. There was a time Black Rasta was on air when I had my issue. Said they were taking me to Nsawam. Meanwhile, they locked me for Cantonment police station.
At the end of the day, there was a lockup.
Yeah, but there's in some in cantonments. You understand? Yes, that's the maximum.
Correctional facility.
Exactly, and I was in a minimum place, so really happy. That one day we don't have power over it, so I don't want my brother here to say we cannot allow it to exist. What do you mean? God even is allowing Satan to exist?
No, Babu, I'm sure Robert is talking about.
No, I understand what he's saying. I'm saying there are some things we don't have control over.
Yeah.
So no matter once you
then
put yourself,
but we take them on.
Oh, but in this case, who will they go catch?
No, you can trace what the
Won't try.
Yeah, that's one. And I think that, Charlie, in all fairness, you can say what you're saying and you can make it for laughter and everything. But let's not forget about the import of the conversation, because I've spoken and ideally you're about to speak, and if your last words on it feels like it's dousing the relevance of what I'm saying, it's a bit some way.
Oh no, but you have your view, I have my view. Let me speak my view. I
understand, but No,
you've made your view. I'm sure people will take your view. Don't worry. It's not like mine will drown yours. No,
it's not like yours, because if you are saying
so you want me to speak, then you speak again last.
No.
So say they take that. They take your own home.
I'm just saying.
What I say?
Take you home. They should take your pocket.
What I say? I'm saying that no matter what I'm not saying it's good what they did. Yeah. I'm saying no matter what you do, these things will happen. Yeah. You understand? So don't get worked up over it. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say this is good. People should go on and do that. I'm not saying that.
So I should just relax.
Yeah, just cool off. Yeah, take it easy before you get a stroke.
You go do, I go choke.
Bars.
But we're glad. For me especially, I'm glad he's here. For me, it's the work, and the space he left was void. So once he's back to fill it, I'm glad.
What have you licked this morning?
It is what I've not licked.
It's causing the throaticles.
Yes, bushmeat. So from what is bushmeat is normal? Why? You don't know what bushmeat is? Whatever you look, why your mind go?
Yeah, because I pictured some bushy area. And where meat is inside. Bushy area with meat.
But
yeah,
he had a great weekend.
Andy, do you know the cause bulldog make you say something?
I felt like he had licked or drank something.
And then he begins to paint pictures. Then you tell him you shouldn't speak.
So don't speak.
Maza.
Don't paint a picture.
Your mind
don't paint.
Your mind is black.
I said don't paint.
Your mind is black.
Slim, were you at Bulldog's party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful event.
Yeah. Robert, Robert was not in town.
So we'll switch the conversation now.
Oh no, but we are done with that. At the switch, I'm not.
No, I'm not done with KiDi. I'm not finished with the guy.
With a bushmeat.
No, with KiDi. So Charlie, hey KiDi, if you are listening to us, welcome back. Get on, let's do the work, because you've been missed. I'm hoping what he drops will not be off what he went through. Because anything he drops now should be about what he went through. It will be like a banger, So we're expecting something nice. That's all.
Trust the process. Back to the party. Slim, so you were there?
Oh, yeah.
Martinez, you couldn't make it? Yeah. After the invitation I sent you,
a
whole master planner. I planned party.
Kaswafa, but you be bad guy. You be bad guy. Now, I know they trust people. I used to trust people, but after that day, I for.
But if it's your party, if you party where they organize friends, make we come celebrate you. You know what? So on air, I didn't even mention it. On air, I don't mention them.
No,
I didn't mention it. But you see, something happened.
They be so no because they will catch you that I go jail.
Yeah, be so. We will make you clock 11.
Same way they always surprise
on Thursday after work, I caught them I caught them having Andy's munches. And then Martinez brought out something. As we were discussing a birthday, he says, at Base Lounge, I'm like, yo.
At that point, what I wanted to do to him, I'm like, this guy.
Something I sent you a message and said, surprise!
I didn't
ask the question.
Yeah, you didn't catch it there.
So when you finish and you come to base, I'm like, this guy, where you from? They tell you something, be surprised. They are actually telling the guy.
But then I've not seen it.
So you have not seen it?
But I have not seen it. I saw the invite later on.
What's that for?
Hey, no me dry rough.
No.
Hey, oh me dry rough. Oh, say me sorry for you.
But I had fun. Thank you guys. Thank you to Madam Dorothy,
Yeah.
Jerry.
And it was Jerry Agbonovo's birthday.
Yeah, it
too.
was his birthday as well, you know. Yeah. Yourself, Glory, OT, everybody was there. Wow. Mama Brown. Arnold. Stay, yeah, your family, proper family. Nabil.
Yeah, Nabil, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Slim.
Nabil, guess what? When I sent him the invitation, he was like, yo, I'll be there. Now Kwame Labi was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
Hagla didn't come.
Yes.
Hagla didn't come.
I won't invite him to any occasion like that again.
Hagla.
That's
He
too
was
harsh.
hugging the transformer.
So that was
He was
Friday.
chilling.
Yes. The next day, Saturday, we were all in Ho for the VGMA experience. Robert, you were there. Paint us a picture.
It was a holistic
Bars.
experience.
Let your bars go. Let your bars.
The gospel folks came to add LY to who?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it holy.
Charlie, about the gospel people. Okay, so I watched Celestine Donko. Mad. Celestine, Charlie. Something.
Another level.
Hey. And you know she's from there. So, I mean, for someone to be on stage, separate the crowd, like what, into three or something like that, eh? And she was scoring them, which area could sing the song better. So she taught them how to sing it. So this side, Charlie, 89%. Then this side, like 90%. Like this side, 95%. Then yeah, Charlie. Oh, she killed it. Yeah, I think OPSC Esther.
I saw a video of you with Stoneboy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it before stage?
The aftermath.
Oh, okay.
Charlie. So I had gone on stage, finished my performance. Okay, so, you know that night when I left your party, when you guys left, hey, Charlie, as you, even the birthday celebrants had left, and we were there chilling. I was there with his sister. I got your hands up.
You were there to have fun.
Actually, no, because I got there late. I already had an engagement. I was playing at Rotary.
So we had to go to another party.
Yes.
Cherry's party.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, so it was like.
So yeah. Then I sat there for like 2 more hours. Got home around 3 a.m. Slept 5 a.m. I was up.
Wow.
On my way to Ho, because 7 a.m. we had to pick Amanziba and Hobson. So we got there. First thing, fufu.
It's good for the pressure.
Yeah. Fufu. Then we went for the seminar. There was a seminar organized for stakeholders in the region. So we gave them a talk. Instead of coming to sleep, we got there. Charlie, talk. Evening time, before I got on stage, I started shaking. Because no sleep.
Yes.
I had to force myself to perform. Right after my performance, Charlie. Eh?
Yeah, so Andy, like, some particular time was like, Charlie, I'm not feeling myself.
Eh.
Sana, you were supposed to have gone to sleep.
Yeah.
Because that's what he told me he was going to do.
No, I couldn't sleep.
He was doing something else.
You know what I mean?
Oh, nothing else. No, nothing else.
But I must say big ups to the fans that came out. It was incredible. 20,000 plus. The stadium was full.
I was shocked.
Rains upon, like we had downpouring. You know, it was multiple times. Even on the day of the event, it happened. And about 5 o'clock, that's when the rains ceased. And yet the numbers that came out was just mad. And so I just want to say thanks to all of them. And then thanks to all the artists who actually, and by artists, I'm extending to all the DJs that came to, bless the place exceedingly well. The vibe was on point. Everybody just gave up their best, and it was incredible. I just must say.
This is not the first time you guys have been in a hole, right?
No, this is not the first. The first time was the last time was about 7 years ago.
Charlie, you can't come on me too. Why? Why come on the street, the high street?
Hey, Charlie Stadium, you should have been there. Look, maybe Robert is not painting the picture properly because he was closer to the stage. But when we were entering, even we struggled to get in.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. When we got to the park, the venue itself, there was no way. Even when I was making my exit, Poof, my guy, my nephew, Medikal had to get off his vehicle and walk.
Yeah, then we were safe.
Charlie, big
Well, the
crowd.
place full up, like
Big
like
crowd.
mad, like
Big
because
crowd.
that stadium full. Everybody on the on the pitch full.
Wow.
It was mad. It was crazy.
Even outside, though.
Yeah.
Charlie.
That's good.
It was a good
Drone
night.
shots, so it will look
Yeah,
good.
there's some drone
So
shots.
after the event, I got to my hotel room, not knowing when the show was just directly opposite. Bullet was next, Ajeze, then Amanzi Bada. So we were all. They came to me and said, "Charlie, they say they feel sick." I'm like, "Yeah." Bullet say, "Maza, if you sleep, nah. Oh, yeah." Like no, make we go. They carry me go out, go sit for the restaurant. We did there. No, can we do this? We started talking about the industry. Medikal joined us. When the Shay joined, then they said Stone Boy did it down. They said no, you won't see me. Then we went down there. We got there. Chaka joined. Then they started freestyling. I'm like, and then hey, Charlie was like party after. According to Stone Boy, he gained more energy after his performance. Hey, when I was leaving, it was like 4:30. I think I'm gonna cheer more crowd. Hey, Charlie, my big ups. Charlie Chatter House.
And do everything.
Hey, upon my retirement, I want to work with Chatter House. No, honestly, I want to.
No blogger.
Hey, my woo. And everything I say, no, but for real, yeah.
I'm sending this one.
You're tweeting it.
The street is watching.
So,
Hey, and congratulations, street is watching. Just chalked to about a million
million
views. I just saw it. Wow.
make
wow.
a tweet this one.
How about the streets is listening?
But
Street
then
is
for
watching.
No, I'm just asking. Maybe you want to create a second one, quick,
Street is listening.
before somebody does it. They will come compete plus you.
You know, for buy something, give you.
Who's that?
In those days, when you're registering websites, you register maybe anidosty.com. You could go and do anidosty.org as well because
Yeah,
you're
someone.
a hater.
Yeah.
You can do anidosty.org.
In fact, there is andydusty.com.
Wow, right.
Yeah. But we have maybe BM7compared.org just in case. Ooh. And what I do it for library, for educational purposes. That would be for educational purposes. But who was your best performer though?
Do I have one?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't have one.
But I was also.
from Foster to the short man who was shouting behind the console.
Oh,
And
who's that short? Oh, Charlie. Did I look short?
Is it you?
oh no,
Yeah, but I didn't look short at all.
you're a giant. I
So
mean,
it's you.
No, but that night I didn't look short.
Is it him?
he had gotten extra heels.
I noticed that there was something I wasn't doing right. I was rather looking at the people at the far end. So I was shouting too much. I got to see the video. Someone sent me the video yesterday on our way, and I even posted it on my status. I felt like, yo, at the point I needed to even speak. So I was asking someone, Charlie, what do I say? I say, oh, no, oh, man. But I want to go back there. And then the hotel, nice place. Photo, serene, beautiful place. Charlie,
Yeah, this is highly commendable.
We thank
Taking
God, we thank God we're able to do it, Charlie.
Yeah, taking it close to the people. And for me, one thing I like about this program is the fact that they organize a seminar to help that particular region. I don't know if they work with it, but I think they are doing is very, very good. At least to educate, to help build the system. Yet we keep getting complaints every time that the region is struggling, blah, blah. But these things are to help, build them.
I don't know.
At least
I
the
don't know about-
stakeholders over there.
I don't know about participation over there, but I've heard that most of the time when there are seminars like this to educate stakeholders, they don't actually show up. How was it?
Oh, this one was not. Well, this one was well attended.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was good.
Okay.
I mean,
I wish next time you look at Kumasi too.
yeah. So what we do is that when we go to the region, We want to be able to engage people as well. You know, so you can understand exactly what's happening in the space, and then see if there are things that you need to be clear on. If there's anything they don't understand, you want to be able to explain. And if there are like general questions and issues with respect to that region.
So it's scheme specific, like
because again, it's way easier because you're going there, so you go early, you plan, you put things in place, and then you have that before the event, so it all sits within, you know, that kind of stuff. So and Andy was there too. I mean, there are people asking insightful questions, and you know, the folks who were around was Andy, Amanziba, Diana, myself, Mrs. Hobson. You know, so it was a good session.
I beg, add Kumasi to the list.
I hear you.
When was the last time the nominees jam landed in Kumasi?
It was
HIO
2019.
Yeah.
2019.
Right after that, we went to COVID. It was right after that we went to.
I'm not sure we did the.
No, we didn't. We started with Koforidua.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think the seminar will be good for Kumasi. We're waiting for you.
I hear you, sir.
Yeah.
Sure. Are you going back to
The
Kumasi?
streets are watching. The streets are watching.
Yeah, street is always watching.
Okay.
As to me going back.
Kumasi. Why? Won't you go to Kumasi again?
Oh,
Accra.
Bulldog, keep quiet.
No, he wants to blow. Abi.
No.
He was
I'm going to bring a couple of recording artists.
Kumasi doesn't have.
You know, be me go tell him.
Hey, what?
Bulldog, you want blow, Abi?
So what? Presenters say if you won't blow you for come
That's what happened to you.
Me.
Who know you? I came to Accra, who know you? No be more fool.
Wow.
I know, no be more.
When they use Andy in blueprint.
Yeah, no be more fool.
Wow.
People Santana them, so who know them for anywhere?
And last
But
time,
you know, if here they can blow. You know, see, I'm saying they dance for National Theatre, collect money for crown. You say be easy thing. You get National Theatre for there.
Where?
We get theater for there.
You get National Theatre.
What have been national?
So you know,
So what
Those are crab
they
in
what they
national.
qualify? No, what they qualify to be national.
Now, the seat of the presidency is here.
So the fact say the seat
Are you
there.
still arguing?
Yes!
No, you
So
two
if you won't go Yankee, you go fit stand there, go Yankee.
We know if you stand there, go Yankee. Yeah.
Go there. The last time you did Yankee, be there, you pass Kumasi Airport.
Yeah. Tell me what I use. Go where?
You can come Accra.
I use Kumasi Airport.
Come Accra.
Somewhere to JFK.
Oh my.
Private jet.
Private jet.
You fly some before.
Charlie, forget
What was
yourself.
his tease?
Forget your. If you don't come here, you know blow. Accra is Ghana and Ghana is Accra.
Take it and chew it.
Final.
Who will take you to Kumasi?
I'll come. For the fufu.
No, you know what?
There's a place called Fear Fufu.
You know what? Kweku Flake tell Mr. Logic. Mr. Logic there say, "Me go Kumasi." I say, "Oh, kwe day." Kolani stop. Oh, kwe day. Listen, this is where we end the show. Same time tomorrow. We shall meet again.
We shall fish again.
Yeah. We shall fish again.
Yes.
And make some more money.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it Peter? Peter, for yesterday, Robert, you know, with the job, they say, that I was going to bring Peter for Bible inside. I say, Madam, who Bible them say one kind. I say, Peter, no ni akuma. Peter, they no get heart. Peter, if you get heart like Obecha Obiazu.
Yeah.
Peter, they no get heart.
MDK.
Peter, where they say Jesus Christ tell him, say, tonight, ni gunsionu. Osio mato, first one. Menyinam. Yes, you say, me say to obey. I'm telling you, some to menyinam. Then Jesus said, for the third time, Jimmy D, only mini and I miss to go in a mini way. Oh, they are why.
This is Bible inside.
It is
Which part?
some part. Thank you very much for listening.